Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 2 of our Underground Pro Wrestling promotion. See the Office making their way to the ring. This is a team made up of Geneva Rose on the left there and the Captain on the right. These ladies aren't exactly the most popular here in Underground Pro Wrestling, but they're looking to make their way through the tag division. Geneva Rose, not even dressed for competition here, still wearing her office attire. That doesn't seem to be holding her back. Opponents tonight, though, team of May Yu and Mariah Russell, the Hollywood Highlights. Very theatrical way of approaching the ring, but they are very, very skilled in the ring. Don't let their seemingly over-the-top theatrical nature fool you. They're more than capable. May Yu, a very accomplished striker. Mariah Russell, very, very gifted in terms of technical wrestling. May Yu starting off here against the Captain. There's the opening bell. Ooh, Captain started off with a couple of strikes early. The snap suplex. Springboard moonsault countered immediately by May Yu. Way too early for that. Nice counter to the dropkick though, but May Yu rolls out of the way. There's a forearm to the face instead. Nice whip to the corner there, but a back elbow by May. Big waistlock takedown. Hollywood Highlights, they've gone by a couple of names here in UPW in the past, but they are no strangers to tag team competition. Skip off the ropes there. Oof. A collision there in the middle of the ring. May forcing Captain into her corner, but Captain fights free. Oof. Series of strikes there into a lung blower. Oof, big stomp to the back. Despite the name and the vagueness of it, Captain is very well versed, very talented athlete here. And Geneva Rose is no slouch herself, even though she doesn't dress like she's intending to compete much. Oh, she gets dragged off the apron for her trouble. Yu has to be careful though, because she could get counted out if she's not paying attention. You see the Captain not necessarily going out to help her partner. Oh. Now the Captain going out there, breaking the count. Series of strikes on May. This is a brawl outside the ring. Count to 5 here. Ooh, series of strikes there. After count to 8. Now both ladies back into the ring here. Dropkick misses. Captain going for a cover here. 1. Only a 1 count. And see, this might be a situation where the Captain is in trouble. Get to the spine there. I was going to say, Geneva Rose was off the ring apron for a good minute there. Now she's back up, and May Yu fighting her way out of the corner. Going to the spine. May whipped back to her own corner now. Now sitting up on the top turnbuckle. Ooh, springboard into a nasty side kick there. No rope knee drop there by the Captain. Now whipping May into the corner, but another elbow strike. Whipping the Captain into her corner now. May charging in, running hip attack. Beautifully done. Now Mariah herself finally tagging in. It's the first time we've seen her in action in this match. Get to the spine there. You see the strength on display. Just pure power there. Ooh, dropping her down. Up on the middle rope here. Diving elbow drop. Ooh. Nice evasion and a pump kick there by the Captain. Behind here. Grabbing herself by the hair. Ooh. Just headlocked into that knee lift. Tag made to Geneva, who's officially in the match now. Float over. Oh, gets caught with the back body drop. Geneva, again, she's not dressed to compete. But still wanted to participate in this matchup. Big double back body drop. Maybe going for a cover here off the double team. 1, 2. Ooh, Geneva kicks out 2. Ooh, nice up kick there. Geneva rose. Whip back into her own corner though. Forcing Mayu into her corner. Ooh, eats an elbow, took a little too much time. Ooh, reverse suplex of sorts. Ooh, tag made to the Captain, reaching past Mayu, who's, takes a forearm to the back of the neck. A little too distracted there. Ooh. Knee drop to the back of the neck. Oh no! Oh no, Mariah went to break it up, but maybe kicked out and ate the elbow from her partner. Nice block there. Went for sliced break, just countered into a power slam. Oh, charged in, but it caught with a kick to the midsection. Both ways going for strikes, both ways missing. Captain now with a side Russian leg sweep. Nice float over into a series of strikes. Oh, big lung blower there. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, last second kick out by May. The audience loving this match starting off this episode. Up to the corner there by May. Tag made. Mariah coming in for the double team here. Double back elbow, nicely done. Mariah gets her leg swept out from under her. Captain now whipping Mariah into the corner. Oh, big forearm to the spine. Back and forth, can't make up her mind what she wants to do. A big kick to the midsection. Oh, finally a forearm strike there by Mariah, who gets countered. Big scoop slam. Tag made. Oh, eats a suplex as she rolls out to the floor. The confusion there. I guess Mariah thought that the tag wasn't made. Ooh. Interesting sidewalk slam, almost into like a tilt-a-whirl. Tag made to May. Ooh, running code breaker. Very similar to the one blow the captain was using there for a second. And for a slice, but again gets countered. This time by Geneva Rose. Makes the tag to the captain. Ooh. And forearm there. Ooh. Jumping Atomico gets countered by May. The drop kick gets countered by the captain. It's back and forth. Oh. After counter, soon back fist gets countered yet again. Mayu whipping the captain back to her own corner. Tag double team here as Mariah comes back in. Double hip toss and double kicks to the midsection. Ooh. Off eye gut wrench, like a reverse gut wrench. Oh, a near fall out of it. Captain now forcing Mariah back to her own corner. Oof. Captain with a big double axe handle to the spine. Up to the middle rope here. Captain getting up to her feet. Double axe handle off the top, or off the middle rope, excuse me. Cover 1, 2, another near fall. Noticing the last two near falls, Geneva hasn't come in to save the captain. Fisherman Buster, my goodness. Ooh, basement dropkick missed. Captain barely rolling out of the way in time. Captain with a takedown. Palm strikes to the guard. Big scoop slam there. Tag made to Geneva. Geneva now. Double takedown going in for the Boston Crab. Mariah able to fight free. Snapmare. Now for the hip attack. Oof. Backing it up a bit. Oh, nice counter with the jawbreaker by Geneva. Ooh, and a release German suplex. Look over, countered into a back body drop. Ooh, kick to the midsection there. Another kick. Going for a power bomb. Ooh. A fallout power bomb by Geneva Rose. The double underhook. Ooh. Now going for a sharpshooter. Trying to get the submission here. Save made by Mayu. Back over there, nicely done. Kind of a counter here, right at the moment between Ooh. Between Geneva Rose and Mariah Russell. Ooh. A sit-out knee buster there. Now Geneva thrown onto the apron. Pulled up and ooh, clubbing her down. Suspension here. 1. Captain making the save, even though it looked like Geneva's foot was underneath the bottom rope. Going up. Going for a sunset flip into a pin. 1, 2, 3, and the Office sneaks one out. This was quite the back and forth matchup here. You see, early on, you saw Mayu lighting up Geneva. That running knee drop to the back of the neck. Modified version of the curb stomp. Oof. There you saw that miscommunication there as Mayu kicked out, but then Mariah trying to make the save was running behind and ended up catching her partner. That lung blower almost got the pin, but this is what ultimately did it after a grueling matchup. Geneva Rose rolling up Mariah Russell there with that sunset flip. Like I said, don't let her attire confuse you. She knows how to get it done, obviously. The Office victorious in this opening contest here.
Hello everybody, King of Clubs here. I wanted to talk to you today about our Patreon. We've made some adjustments, some changes, if you will, and I just want to go over them with you guys for just a brief moment here. So first thing I wanted to point out is that we have our $4 supporter tier. It was previously named something else. We decided to change it just to be more clean and more professional in that respect. So at the supporter tier, you guys get the following benefits. You get credit in videos, so future videos will have your name credited, usually in like the end screens or towards the tail end of a video that's going on YouTube, but you will be credited with them. Exclusive content, which means stuff that you'll only find on Patreon, will not be on YouTube, will not be on TikTok or any other platform. Ad-free content, so anything that has like an actual ad integration or even just a mock ad integration or even just like a Patreon ad spot like this one, that will be cut out of the Patreon version, so it's a cleaner, more streamlined version of the video. You also get access to everything a week early, so full 7 days early access that goes straight to YouTube, and again, it's going to be the cleaner, ad-free, exclusive version of the video that you would normally see on YouTube. It's going to be cleaned up and it's going to be there 7 days prior to what you'll see on YouTube itself. Now, we also have another tier. This tier is a joke. It's not meant to be taken seriously. It's not meant to be considered for anything. It really isn't. And that's our Royale with cheese. So for $3 a month, if you're willing to pay it, and you really shouldn't unless you just happen to have the disposable income, something that you can expend like that, sure. If you've got the extra money and you want to throw it my way, sure. But do not ever feel obligated to do this, because the benefits that you get is that you get your choice of a hearty handshake, a too sweet, or a fist bump if you were to ever meet me on the street. Now, here's some caveats for that. You get your choice of one, redeemable for one, and there are some hoops you'll have to jump through to get to that. And it's just if you happen to bump into me out in the wild. I don't foresee that happening. I don't foresee someone paying $3 either, but that's beside the point. A more like realistic thing that you'll get is you'll get credit in videos both in text form as well as a vocal shout out. So like during the end sequence when you're seeing like the text of like, hey, here's all of our supporters, there'll be a highlighted section for those who somehow decided they want to pay that much for the enhanced version, if you will. You'll get credit both in text form, but you also have me reading out your name as well. Again, within reason, because we don't want anyone using anything too vulgar. We don't want any like inappropriate screen names, so like be mindful of what you're putting out there. You'll get the exclusive content and the ad-free content like you normally would. Same thing with early access. All that stuff is still the same from the $4 supporter tier, but do not subscribe to the top tier unless you just have a ton of money. If you're some wealthy person that wants to just throw money at me, sure, by all means. But otherwise, don't do that. Please don't do that. And something else you may notice is that on the supporter tier, and only the supporter tier, there's a 7-day free trial, which means like if you want to just like see what we're about on Patreon, see the type of extra content you can find over there, I want to encourage people to test it out. Just check it out, see if it's for you. If it's not for you, that's totally fine. No obligation, no need to hang on. But yeah, that's really all I got for you guys on this one. It's patreon.com/KingofClubsYT. The link will be in the description. Thank you for listening to this little read here, and hopefully we see you over there. Hopefully you get to see my exclusive content.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Underground Pro Wrestling Episode 2. Time for some singles action. This is in the Mid-States division. As I mentioned, it's a mixed division, so both men and women can compete for the Mid-States Championship here. Up first, we've got El Espejismo making his way to the ring. In this particular contest, there will be 2 male competitors, but women are also allowed to compete, as you saw with Justine and Despercia competing last episode. Also, something to keep in mind, we do have a Patreon special coming up in the near future. Be sure to check out our Patreon for that, as well as a lot of our content. Something special we're doing this year is we're doing early release on Patreon with no ads, no interruptions, just constant action, a lot less of the filler. Espejismo's opponent tonight, Adil Jordan, making his return to Underground Pro Wrestling. Most of these men have a history here, looking to move up the ranks here this season. There's the open bell. Nice evasion there by Espejismo. Ooh, a gnarly enziguri. Step up enziguri there by little surge of strikes there, and a backstabber by Espejismo. Both these guys have a high-flying background. Springboard looked like a leg, possibly a reverse leg drop there, but nobody home. Nice back drop over the top rope out to the floor. The audience typically likes both these guys, but they have no problem fighting as rough or as dirty as they need to get the job done. Ooh, nice overhand chop. Snapmare. Oh, speaking of down and dirty. Breaking the face with the boot. Looks like you may have busted open Adil Jordan out there on the floor. We count to 4 here as Espejismo is rolled back in the ring. Oof. As soon as Adil gets caught with the sling blade. Not even a 1 count though. Nice evasion there. Counter by Adil Jordan. Now going after the mask. Or more cranking the neck, I should say, not really trying to rip at the mask. Oof, kick to the spine. Standing shooting star press. Springboard, elbow drop. Oh, catches him on the back. Especially tried to roll out of the way, but not far enough. Rating strikes. Oh, counter there. Big chops. And Adil challenging him to bring it on, so he gets caught with the palm strike. Oof. Trading heavy blows back and forth here. Ooh, nice counter. And another counter. And now they're just slugging it out in the middle of the ring. Espino getting the better of it. Hammerlock into the DDT. Cover here. 1, 2. This is what underground wrestling is all about. She's hard-hitting matchups here. Frog splash countered by Adil Jordan. Oof, Adil whipped into the corner, kicked in the midsection. Ooh. Oh no, counter. Super kick to the face. Mirage thought you might be seeing things with that. Typically charges in with like a Meteora, but he went for a handspring instead. Ooh, nicely. Went for a step-up kick, but got blocked. There's a sling blade, beautifully done. Ooh, big kick in the midsection there. Going up top. You're looking for that 0-5-4. Hits it. Referee way out of position though. 1, 2. Upper leg may have cost Adil the match. He's just staying on him, it looks like. Look in the midsection. And a destroyer. One up top again. Another 0-5-4 perhaps. Oh no, missed it that time. Espino forcing him into the corner. Scoop slam. Putting the deal down, now going up top. Frog splash. 1, 2, 3, and Espino victorious. This is a hard-hitting back-and-forth contest. See that hammerlock DDT, a beautifully executed hammerlock DDT. Getting that near fall. Here's the 0-5-4. Thing of beauty there, but just not quite enough in this scenario. So the referee went to the far side, and that may have also caused a little bit of that hiccup there. You see Destroyer hit by Adil Jordan, but ultimately it was a frog splash that won the day. Congratulations to Espino. Very important victory here tonight. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Underground Pro Wrestling. Time for some action in the women's division here. We've got Carly Prime making her way to the ring. Very well-balanced athlete. Looking to definitely move up in the women's ranks here. Tonight she's got a very unpredictable opponent. Unpredictable in the sense that she's facing Psycho Sally tonight. Very colorful, very unpredictable. Just a reminder, as we're getting ready for this next matchup, to check out our Patreon. Link will be in the description. Get exclusive content. You also get access to all of our content early. So anything that you see here will be available over there. There's the bell. Oof. Pair of strikes early on there. Oof. So going for a waist lock here, trying to take control, but nice standing switch there by Carly Prime, showing her power. Big waist lock takedown. Standing moonsault misses, but that's just a display of the athleticism here. Carly Prime. Loving blow to the back of Psycho Sally. Just shoving her down after the lockup. Another lockup here. Forcing Psycho Sally over to the ropes. Ooh. Forearm strikes to the spine right between the shoulder blades there. Oh, just inverted body slam. Getting ridiculous power on display here. There's scoop slam, but this one gets countered into a tornado DT. Beautifully done there by Psycho Sally. Ooh, a low moonsault. Nobody home, but waist lock there by Carly Prime into a headlock takeover. Counter into a top wrist lock there by Psycho Sally. Not sure if she's grabbing the back of the hair or if she's just cranking up the pressure on that hold, but now a hammerlock here. Back and forth technical wrestling, a trip up there. Ooh, gnarly power slam into a cover. One. Oh, only a 1 count. Sally able to kick out early. Running shoulder tackle by Carly Prime. Big discus punch. Into another cover here. 1, 2, 3. Carly Prime gets the win. Look at this power slam Oh, almost dumped her on top of her head. Ultimately, this discus forearm really led to the pinfall. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 2 of Underground Pro Wrestling. Got some singles action in the men's world title division. Actually, Marshall Thomas making his way to the ring. Technical wrestler with almost like a strongman style. Very unique, almost amateur wrestling style background. Now he's taking on someone who's got quite the experience in independent wrestling. That's Paragon J. Pierce. Someone who's considered to be an early favorite in the men's world heavyweight division. A lot of people see Paragon J. Pierce as a star already, but nothing's just given out here in Underground Pro Wrestling. You have to earn your way through. So contrasting styles here. You've got more of the independent wrestler style in Paragon J. Pierce, and you've got more of the amateur wrestling style Marshall Thompson, but gnarly clothesline there by Paragon early on. Running European uppercut. Springboard elbow just barely misses as Marshall rolls out of the way. Ooh, nice takedown there by Marshall and followed it up with a running drop kick. But don't count Marshall out. See the technical wrestling as he gets that wrist control. Just bringing the arm. Ooh, a nice arm drag. Chop misses though. Ooh, and a nasty back elbow by Paragon J. Pierce. Nice slingshot crossbody there by Pierce. Cover. 1, 2. An early near fall there. With a nice dragon screw by Marshall Thompson. Yep, misses another European uppercut. Marshall back against the ropes. Hopefully trying to step between them. Oof. Pierce now. Ooh, ripping it in and then following up with a knee up to the midsection. Twice now. A Russian leg sweep. Springboard. Oof. Didn't quite get all of it. Looks like he was going for like a springboard lariat of some form. I'll go up top here. Big top rope forearm strike. 1. No, only a 1 count. Marshall fighting back into this match. With the stomp there. Oh, and a rock kick puts him on the middle rope. Pierce fights back though and hits a back elbow. Ooh, rolling Death Valley driver. So he's trying to pull Marshall back towards the center of the ring. Ooh, a big standing chop there by Marshall. Knee to the temple. Just gnarly. Up kick there by Pierce. Big clothesline. Up onto the middle rope there. Double axe handle off the middle rope. Now going for that arm track submission hold. Trying to get a submission here. Has him in the middle of the ring. Ooh. Thomas able to fight free. Running front drop kick. Beautifully done. Going for the cover off of it. 1. Oh, only a 1 count. Let's go behind there. Ooh. Reverse exploder. Now it's Thomas trying to pull Pierce away from the ropes. Pierce back up to his feet. Takes a chop from Marshall. And on his shoulders. Ooh. Chop block. Counter there by Pierce. Oh no. Tossing him there. That overhead belly to belly. Oh no. Splash misses to the floor. Taking the midsection there by Marshall. Referee's starting to count over. Ooh. Fireman's carry into that rolling slam. Oh, now he has him in that hold on the floor. The arm traps, head and arm triangle. The submission out here doesn't mean anything. Ooh, elbow drop. We count to 5. Pierce diving neckbreaker. First DT there. Marshall trying to get him back into the ring. Referee had restarted his count based on Pierce choosing to dive off the top rope out there. Big vertical suplex by Marshall. Both men down in the ring. You see it's Pierce that gets up first. Oh, another European uppercut. Elbow to the midsection there. Big lariat. Ooh, and a spine buster. Marshall with the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Ooh, nice counter there. Big lariat. Cover. 1, 2, 3, and Pierce. It's a hard-fought victory tonight. Now this was a hard-fought back and forth here. Pierce took a lot of the offense, especially early on, but Marshall would not stay down. In fact, off that spine buster, it looked very, very close. See the near fall before Pierce kicks out. But ultimately, he got that clothesline and got the pin.
Hello everybody, King of Clubs here. I wanted to talk to you today about our Patreon. We've made some adjustments, some changes, if you will, and I just want to go over them with you guys for just a brief moment here. So first thing I wanted to point out is that we have our $4 supporter tier. It was previously named something else. We decided to change it just to be more clean and more professional in that respect. So at the supporter tier, you guys get the following benefits. You get credit in videos, so future videos will have your name credited, usually in like the end screens or towards the tail end of a video that's going on YouTube, but you will be credited with them. Exclusive content, which means stuff that you'll only find on Patreon, will not be on YouTube, will not be on TikTok or any other platform. Ad-free content, so anything that has like an actual ad integration, or even just a mock ad integration, or even just like a Patreon ad spot like this one, that will be cut out of the Patreon version, so it's a cleaner, more streamlined version of the video. You also get access to everything a week early, so full 7 days early access that goes straight to YouTube, and again, it's going to be the cleaner, ad-free, exclusive version of the video that you would normally see on YouTube. It's going to be cleaned up, and it's going to be there 7 days prior to what you'll see on YouTube itself. Now, we also have another tier. This tier is a joke. It's not meant to be taken seriously. It's not meant to be considered for anything. It really isn't. And that's our Royale with cheese. So for $3 a month, if you're willing to pay it, and you really shouldn't unless you just happen to have the disposable income, something that you can expend like that, sure. If you've got the extra money and you want to throw it my way, sure. But do not ever feel obligated to do this, because the benefits that you get is that you get your choice of a hearty handshake, a too sweet, or a fist bump if you were to ever meet me on the street. Now here's some caveats for that. You get your choice of one, redeemable for one, and there are some hoops you'll have to jump through to get to that. And it's just if you happen to bump into me out in the wild. I don't foresee that happening. I don't foresee someone paying $3,000 either, but that's beside the point. A more like realistic thing that you'll get is you'll get credit in videos both in text form as well as a vocal shout out. So like during the end sequence, when you're seeing like the text of like, hey, here's all of our supporters, there'll be a highlighted section for those who somehow decided to want to pay that much for the enhanced version, if you will. You'll get credit both in text form, but you also have me reading out your name as well. Again, within reason, because we don't want anyone using anything too vulgar. We don't want any like inappropriate screen names, so like be mindful of what you're putting out there. You'll get the exclusive content and the ad-free content like you normally would. Same thing with early access. All that stuff is still the same from the $4 supporter tier, but do not subscribe to the top tier unless you just have a ton of money. If you're some wealthy person that wants to just throw money at me, sure, by all means. But otherwise, don't do that. Please don't do that. And something else you may notice is that on the supporter tier, and only the supporter tier, there's a 7-day free trial, which means like if you want to just like see what we're about on Patreon, see the type of extra content you can find over there, I want to encourage people to test it out. Just check it out, see if it's for you. If it's not for you, that's totally fine. No obligation, no need to hang on. But yeah, that's really all I got for you guys on this one. It's patreon.com/KingofClubsYT. The link will be in the description. Thank you for listening to this little read here, and hopefully we see you over there. Hopefully you get to see my exclusive content.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Underground Pro Wrestling. Time for our main event. Team of The Lock and Dark Horse call themselves the main characters. The tag team action here against one of our returning teams. So two great all-around athletes. The opponents are Big Money, made up of Richie Lane and Daquan Mitchell. Very fun-loving, very athletic duo here. Daquan Mitchell is a gifted technical wrestler. Richie Lane, very athletic, very agile, high flyer. Big Money, very flashy, former tag team champions in previous seasons, looking to reclaim gold this season. Richie Lane starting off against The Lock here. Big back elbow. Ooh, The Lock fighting back. Ooh, off a backbreaker there by The Lock. He dropped there right to the elbow. Ooh, nice standing Spanish fly by Richie Lane. Showing that quickness. Tag made in comes the Dark Horse. Double team here with the assisted shoulder tackle. Put back into the corner there. A back elbow by Richie Lane. Oh, nice crucifix into the pin. One. Only a 1 count. Fired back into the corner, this time on his side. Fights out of it. Ooh, running knee, catching Dark Horse. Springboard Frog Splash misses as Dark Horse gets out of the way. Elbow strike there. To the corner, a back elbow by Dark Horse, fighting free. But go behind here. Belly to back suplex, dropping Richie Lane. Tag, in comes the lock. Nice escape there, another one. Richie just trying to be elusive, but ooh. Now a modified headlock takeover there. Daquan Mitchell yet to get into this match, wanting the tag, but so far his partner's just been taking the beating. Double team here, double shoulder tackle this time. A nice dragon screw leg whip there. Lane trying to fight free. Nice roll through, nip up in a nice enziguri. Tag made, in comes Daquan Mitchell. Real barrel, ooh, into a front slam. Cover. One. Only a 1 count. Springboard frog splash of his own. This one connecting to the spine of Workhorse. Excuse me, Dark Horse. Tag made. Double team here. Ooh. Beautiful double team there with the splash leg drop combo. Double drop missing though. Dark Horse rolling out of the way and ooh, gets caught. It's like a modified chokeslam there. And a Hurricane Rana counter. You see the quickness on display. Tag made. In comes this lock. Oof. Up on shoulders. Ooh, dropping Richie. Throat first across the top rope. Nice half and half suplex. Then rolling out of the way, goes in for a wheelbarrow stunner. Using that quickness to his advantage. Ooh, blue thunder bomb out of nowhere. Showing some power there. Tag made. In comes Daquan Mitchell, and here's kind of your Spider-Man meme of the day. Knee up there though, catching him. Ooh, nice hammerlock armbar there. That's what guillotine would hold from the lock. Nice roll through there by Daquan. And for a fisherman's suplex counter into a small package. 1, 2, ooh, near fall. Got to give it to the main characters hanging in there with big money. Newer tag team holding it with former tag team champions is always impressive. And look at this, Dragon Sleeper hold from the middle rope. Can't score a submission off of it, but the strength of power, or display of power. Excuse me. Tag made to Dark Horse. Into the corner, and Daquan fights free. Stuck under, leapfrog. The evasion there. Ooh. And with the off-eye uppercut and a series of strikes to the spine. Of course, just wearing him down. Tag made to lock. Back over there by the Daquan. Back to the corner. Nice block there. Roll up. Well, no, not even a 1 count. Ooh, back senton lands though. Saw this going for Aragon Pierce earlier with that head and arm triangle. Nice counter there by Locke. Forcing Daquan to his own corner. Tag made. Here comes Dark Horse. Ooh, eats a running forearm. Right to the face. just for the tag to be made to Richie Lane afterwards. Collision there, but Richie trying to force Dark Horse against the ropes. Just giving him too much time. Ooh, step up knee, maybe not. Slight collision there, but Dark Horse forced into the corner. Ooh, nice counter strike by Dark Horse. Fighting free. Tag made. Double team in here. Ooh, suspended for the double axe handle. Tag another double team. Great teamwork here by the main characters. Double shoulder tackle. A nerve hold right on the previous muscle, but Richie able to escape. Had a chop block there to break free. A nice counter there by Dark Horse. Look at the evasion still. Ooh, and a Liger bomb. Richie Lane showing impressive strength here. Dark Horse though, he's big running clothesline. Cover here. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Saw Daquan not rushing to save his partner, having faith that Richie had it. Maybe that's arrogance. Midsection there by Richie. Sprain buster. Tag. In comes Daquan Mitchell. Dark Horse rolling out to the floor. Flying back in, trying to reset here. Charging in with a shoulder block takedown, but immediately Richie dropping him. Single leg crab. Submission hold, but Dark Horse able to escape. Getting him up for a power slam. Ooh. Just dropping Daquan Mitchell down. Tag made to lock. Daquan getting back up to his feet. Oof. Saito suplex. Counter there. But to cross the ring back to his corner. Running clothesline. That's the clothesline from Locke. Locke counters there with the whip to the corner. Hits the clothesline there. Tag made. In comes Dark Horse. Ooh, nice running neck breaker by Dark Horse. Into the cover. 1, 2, only a 2 count. This time it's Richie not getting in there to save his partner. Oh, Running headbutt. Trying to reposition Daquan, but not getting very far with it. Instead, opting to whip him back into his corner. Oh, big right hand. See the wear and tear as these men are getting tired. And for a buckle bomb in the corner there. Cover here. One save made by Richie Lane. Running splash by Dark Horse. Wheelbarrow. Ooh, into that rolling slam. Burst of energy by Daquan. He was able to make the tag to Richie. Big takedown. Countered by Dark Horse. Richie staying with it. Rolling him up into a cover. 2. Oh, reverse. 1. Reversed again. 1. Got back and forth. Snapmare. Ooh. Big spinning roundhouse kick. Tag made. In comes Daquan Mitchell. Ooh. To the strikes. Uh-oh. Well, tangled up into a head scissors. Cover though. 1, 2. Oh, and a last second kick out by Dark Horse. Into the corner. Big back elbow there by Dark Horse fighting free. Up in the fireman's carry spot. Dropping him with snake eyes in the neutral corner. And knee to the throat. Referee being very lenient here. And up again. Little press, but nice roll through counter by Daquan. 1, 2. Ooh, another near fall. Tag made to Richie. Ooh, running shoulder block into the cover here. 1, 2. Ready to kick out. Side shifted that time. Beautiful corkscrew kick. Just rebounding off the ropes there. Tag here. There's the withdrawal by Big Money. Cover. Ooh, Richie didn't have the lock stopped. Going on to the apron there. Springboard missile drop kick. Beautifully done. You see that cut on Dark Horse is really gushing now. Getting him up top. TKO. Dark Horse. I don't know if he has enough to make the cover. Barely gets the arm across, then immediately Richie makes the save. Put maybe underneath the bottom rope, but it's hard to tell. It was close either way, so Richie didn't want to gamble on it. Ooh, big clothesline there. Dark Horse makes the tag, and Daquan crawling makes the tag. Richie Rock has his back turned, and wheelbarrow stunner. Big moonsault there into the cover. 1. Nice fisherman suplex on the floor there. Oh, and a slingshot DDT on the apron. This tag match evolving. Ooh. Nice counter there. Ooh, a European uppercut hit to the back of the neck. Ooh. For a whisper in the wind style maneuver, but missed. Ooh. Of course, knocked off the apron there by Richie. Block whipping him into the corner. It takes an elbow for his trouble. Bull Nelson, nope, counter into a stunner. It's in the midsection. Possibly a brain buster, but no, Locke escapes. Ooh, dropping him down off the top. Electric chair, like a modified electric chair drop. Ooh, now going for a legs lock submission. Referee not even checking it though. Now going for a cover. One. Oh, only a 1 count. Not sure what was going on with the referee, but she wasn't checking that submission. That possibly could have cost him a match. Gnarly tornado DDT there, a floor over DDT. Now going for the guillotine. Now the referee is in there checking. Immediately Richie rolling through. Oh, gnarly European uppercut. Tag made. One back in, whipped into the ropes now. Big knee lift there by Locke. Jawbreaker counter though by Daquan. Going for the octopus hold, trying to get a submission. Locke able to fight free though. Real barrel, rolling slam. Ooh, big chop in the corner there by Locke. Tag made a dark horse. Dark horse going for the buckle bomb. Daquan back up on his feet. Oh, just dropped by that clothesline. Running splash misses. On the shoulders. Of course, fighting free though. Nice evasion there. Tag made. Now going for the withdrawal, the cash out. Cover here. Referee way out of position. And then Locke had plenty of time to make the save. Springboard, big clothesline, nicely done. Going up to the second rope here. Ooh, went for a big elbow drop, but missed. Dark horse here. Up on his shoulders and up. Ooh. Just a free fall slam. Tag made. She evades Locke for the moment. Nice counter over to the corner. Ooh, big step up kick there. And for a charging 450. Into the cover. Dark horse right there to make the save. Ooh, big running knee strike. Now going up top. Ooh. Shooting star double stomp. Oh no, only a 2 count. Again. suspended Dragon Sleeper. Again, not going to be legal to get a pinfall or submission here, or submission hold, I should say. Just wearing down an opponent while showing your physical strength. Now whipping Richie Lane to his corner. Big release overhead belly to belly. First through by Richie. Ooh, nice sliced bread. Tag made. In comes Dark Horse. Quick go behind here. Ooh, full Nelson slam. Cover here. 1, 2. Near fall. Running knee. High into the corner there. Tag made. Trying to cash out one more time with the withdrawal. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, Locke barely makes the save at the last second. Locke taking Richie off the apron. Ooh. Modified slam there. Diving leg drop off the top rope. Cover here. 1, 2. Oh, another near fall. My goodness. Counter lariat. Reversal DDT. For a pump handle. No, kind of into a hip toss. See how badly Dark Horse is bleeding there. All 4 of them have bruises and bumps all over them. Big discus punch. Cover here. 1, 2, 3, and Big Money gets the win, and that had to be out of exhaustion there. Back and forth, brutal, hard-hitting, bloody match. This was a very close near fall. That discus punch finally did it. You see the results of the fight. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Underground Pro Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Please check out the Patreon for more.
This ends the day's broadcast schedule for KCPT Channel 19 in Kansas City, Missouri. KCPT is a non-commercial public television station licensed to and operated by Public Television 19 Incorporated, which is authorized by the FCC to operate on Channel 19 at an effective radiated power of 1 million watts. KCPT is a member station of the Public Broadcasting Service. Our studios and offices are located at 125 East 31st Street, Kansas City, Missouri, 64108. KCPT's transmitter operates at 2100 Stark, Kansas City, Missouri. Enjoy public television with KCPT. Good night.